Hello and welcome to the most awaited FTR 3.0 by competition communities, especially for English medium students. My name is Pokhraj Giri, and in this FTR session, I'll be dealing with Chhattisgarh General Studies. And this video of FTR is the final video related to the modern history of Chhattisgarh. And in this video, I have covered the questions from Jungle Satyagraha, from the tribal movements, the peasant movements, the labor movements which took place in Chhattisgarh, and the princely estates and their accession in the Indian Union. But before starting this video, there's an important announcement that we at Competition Community, we are organizing weekly tests that will be held on every Sunday at 11 a.m. for you people. So what you people have to do, you people have to actually enroll yourselves by the Friday evening so that you people can write the test that will be held on Sunday. So this was all about the announcement, and let us start with the questions now. And here we have our first question. Now in the first question we have matched the columns, and what we have to match? We have to match the revolts with the suppressors. So in the revolts column we have Paralkot revolt, we have Meria revolt, and we have Bhumkal revolt. And in the suppressors column we have Bell, Pebe and Giran Brett. So first of all, let's look at this Paralkot revolt. So this revolt actually took place in the year 1825 and Gand Singh was actually the leader of this Paralkot revolt. And the second point that you people have to keep in mind regarding this Paralkot revolt is that it took place during the reign of ruler Mahipal Dev of the Kakti dynasty. And let me tell you, Captain Peve was actually appointed by the then superintendent of Chhattisgarh, Captain Agnew, to suppress this Paralkot revolt. And it was only at the end of this Paralkot revolt that Gand Singh was given capital punishment. So this was all about Paralkot revolt. So we can actually match Paralkot revolt with Pebe. Now, second we have Meria revolt. Regarding Meria revolt, let me tell you that it took place between 1842 to 1863. The leader of this revolt was Hidma Manjhi, and this revolt had actually taken place during the reign of the Kakti ruler Bhupal Dev, and the suppressor of this revolt was Captain Bell. So we can actually match Meria with Bell. Now regarding this Bhumkal revolt. This revolt actually took place in the year 1910, and the ruler of the Kakti dynasty at that time was Rudra Pratap Dev, while the leader of this revolt was Gunda Dhur, and Captain Gare and Captain D. Brett were the suppressors of this revolt. So we have to actually match C with 3. So what are the pairs that we have? We have A2, we have B1, and we have C3. Now, looking at the options, in the option number B, we have this identical A2, B1 and C3, and hence this option B is going to be the correct option for this question number 1. So this was all about question number 1. Now in the second question, once again we have matched the columns, but this time around we have revolts in one column and we have rulers in the other column. Now let me tell you, there were certain kings in this Kakti dynasty during whose reign certain revolts were held. So what actually we'll do, we'll see these kings and the revolts which were actually held during their time. So first among them was Ajmer Singh, whose reign lasted from 1774 to 1777. And during his time, the famous Halba revolt of 1774 took place. Second was Daryadev, whose reign lasted from 1777 to 1800. And during his time, the famous Bhopal Patnam revolt took place in the year 1795. So these were two rulers. Next was Mahipal Dev, whose rule lasted from 1800 to 1842. And during his time in the year 1825, the Paralkot revolt took place, which was actually led by Gend Singh. Next was Bhupal Dev, and his rule lasted from 1842 to 1854. And during his time, the famous Tarapur revolt between 1842 to 1854, which was actually led by Dalganjan Singh, and Meria revolt, which actually lasted from 1842 to 63, took place, and this Meria revolt was led by Hidma Manjhi. It was led by Hidma Manjhi. Now, next ruler was Bhairam Dev, and his rule lasted from 1854 to 1891. And during his time, Lingagiri revolt of 1856, Koi revolt of 1859, and Muria revolt of 1876 took place. Now this Lingagiri revolt was actually led by Dhurvaram. Koi revolt was led by Nagul Dorla, and this Muria revolt was actually led by Jhala Sirha. And finally we have Rudra Pratap Dev, whose reign lasted from 1891 to 1921. And it was in his reign when the famous Bhumkal revolt took place in the year 1910, and this was actually led by Gunda. So this was actually led by Gunda. Now if we match, so this Bhumkal revolt actually can be matched with Rudra Pratap Dev. Tarapur revolt can be matched with Bhupal Dev. Lingagiri can be matched with Bhairam Dev, and Halba revolt can be matched with Ajmer Singh. So when forming pairs, we have A4, B1, C3 and D2. We have A4, B1, C3, D2. Looking at the options, in the option B itself, we have this A4, B1, C3 and D2. Hence, this option is going to be the correct option for this question number So this was all about the second question. So now we have a third question. And this question says, where was the anti-Begar movement held in the year 1817? So let me tell you, in the year 1879, anti-Begar movement took place at Rajnathgaon in the Nandgaon district. And let me tell you, this movement was actually led by Sevta Thakur. So this movement was led by Sevta Thakur. So what are the options that we have? We have Raigad, we have Bilaspur, we have Rajnathgaon, and we have Kanpur. So we have seen that this anti-Begar movement, it did take place at Rajnathgaon, and hence this option number C, Rajnathgaon, is going to be the correct option for this question number 3. Now next we have our fourth question. And it says, consider the following statements about the Sihava Nagari Jangal Satyagraha that was held in Chhattisgarh. So let me tell you that this Sihava Nagari Jangal Satyagraha started on 21st of January in the year 1922. And it was the first Jangal Satyagraha of Chhattisgarh. Now the main activists who were involved in this Sihava Nagari Jangal Satyagraha were Harak Ram Som, Pancham Ram Som, Bisambhar Patel, Shobharam Sahu, and Bali Thakur. However, afterwards, some of the major leaders of Chhattisgarh, as in Pandit Sundarlal Sharma, Babu Chotelal Srivastav, and Narayan Rao Meghavale, also joined this Sihava Nagari Jangal Satyagraha. So let us now consider the statements. In the first statement we have, it was the first Jangal Satyagraha of Chhattisgarh. Yes, it was the first Jangal Satyagraha of Chhattisgarh. Now in the second statement, it says Sindhu Kumar died in the police action. So actually Sindhu Kumar died in the Rudri Navagaon that took place in the year 1930. So Sindhu Kumar had actually died in this Rudri Navagaon Jangal Satyagraha and not Sihava Nagari Jangal Satyagraha, and hence this statement is going to be incorrect. In the third statement, it says a procession was led by Balika Dayavati. So let me tell you, a procession of about 10,000 people was actually led by Balika Dayavati, but in Tamora Jangal Satyagraha, once again, it took place in the year 1930. So this third statement is also going to be incorrect. So now we have to actually choose the correct statements. So we have seen only statement number 1 is correct, and hence we have to select an option which says only one is correct. So looking at the option number A, we have this only one is correct, and hence option A is going to be the correct option for this question number 4. Now we move to the fifth question. Arrange the following Jangal Satyagrahas in the increasing order as per the time of their occurrence. We have Rudri Navagaon, we have Labhra, we have Podi Sipat, and we have Badratola. So this Rudri Navagaon Jangal Satyagraha now in the Dhamtari district. I have already told you it started on 21st of January 1922. This Labhra Jangal Satyagraha of the Mahasamund district, it took place in the month of September in the year 1930. The Podi Sipat Jangal Satyagraha of the Bilaspur district, it took place in the month of July once again in the year 1930. And the Badratola Jangal Satyagraha of Rajnathgaon, this took place in the year 1939. So we have seen this Rudri Navagaon Jangal Satyagraha. It occurred in the year 1922. Labra in the month of September 1930. Podi Sipat in the month of July 1930, and Badratola in the year 1939. So if we actually arrange as per the time of occurrence, the first one was Rudri Nava. Second, Podi Sipat. Third, we have Labra, and fourth, we have Badra Tola. So now, in place of Rudri Navagaon, I can write this one which is given. In place of Podi Sipat, I can write this 3. In place of Labra, I can write this 2. And in place of Badra Tola, I can write this 4. So what is going to be the correct sequence? It will be 1, 3, 2, 4. Now looking at the options, in the option B, we find this 1, 3, 2, 4, and hence this option B is going to be the correct option for this question number 5. So this was all about question number 5. Now we have a 6th question. Thakur Pyare Lal Singh was the leader of which of the following movements? First was peasant movement, second Jangal Satyagraha, third we have labor movements, and fourth we have none of the above. So about this labor movement, I'll tell you that actually 3 labor movements took place in Chhattisgarh. One was in the year 1920, second was in the year 1924, and third one was in the year 1937. The center for all of these 3 labor movements was BNC Mill, Rajnathgaon, and all of these 3 were actually led by Thakur Pyare Lal Singh. So now we know that actually Thakur Pyare Lal Singh was the leader in the labor movements, and hence this option C is going to be the correct option for this question number 6. So now we have a 7th question, and it says Gopalpatnam revolt is related to. In the options we have exploitative policies of Marathas, exploitative policies of Britishers, then we have revolt of Gain Singh, and we have arrival of Captain Blunt. So let me tell you what actually happened. This local Gond community of Bastar, they actually stopped Captain Blunt from crossing river Indravati's bridge and meeting the zamindar of this Gopalpatnam, and this entire episode was known as the Gopalpatnam revolt of 1795, which had occurred in Bastar area under the rulership or the reign of ruler Daryadev. So looking at the options, was it a revolt related to the exploitative policies of Marathas? No, it was not. Was it a revolt related to the exploitative policies of Britishers? No, it wasn't. Was it a revolt related to the revolt of Gain Singh? No, it wasn't. Was it a revolt because of the arrival of Captain Blunt? Yes, it was a revolt which actually wanted to prevent Captain Blunt from crossing the bridge of river Indravati and meeting the zamindar of this Gopalpatnam Pargana. So D is going to be the correct option for this question number 7. So now we have our 8th question. Which princely estate of Chhattisgarh was first to sign the instrument of accession? So let me tell you, on 15th of December 1947, a meeting was held at Nagpur, and in this meeting 11 rulers from the 14 princely estates of Chhattisgarh were present, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, his daughter Maniben, VP Menon, Mangal Das Pakwasa, who was actually the governor of Central Province, and Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla, who was the Chief Minister of Central Province, were present. And subsistence allowance to the rulers was actually declared by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And the rulers from the princely estates of Chhattisgarh were actually convinced by this allowance which was declared by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and they were so convinced that actually some of them decided to sign this instrument of accession of amalgamating these princely estates into the Indian Union then and there at Nagpur only. And the first one to sign was actually Rajnaandgaon. Queen Jayanti Devi had signed the instrument of accession on behalf of ruler Vijay Singh Das, who was actually minor at that time. So now we know that Rajnaandgaon actually was the first princely estate of Chhattisgarh to sign this instrument of accession, and since Rajnaandgaon is mentioned in the option number A, hence this option A is going to be the correct option for this question number 8. Next we have a 9th question. Who was the chairperson of the Council of Actions in Chhattisgarh states? Let me tell you, this council was actually formed for the purpose of accession of princely estates into the Indian Union. And Thakur Pyarelal Singh was actually the chairperson of this council, while Jay Narayan Pandey was the secretary. So, chairperson has been asked, and we know Thakur Pyarelal Singh, who is actually mentioned in the option number C, was actually the chairperson of this council, and hence option C, that is Thakur Pyarelal Singh, is going to be the correct option for this question number 9. And finally, we have our last question, which actually says demand of a separate state of Chhattisgarh was put forward by Pandit Sundarlal Sharma in which session of Congress? So let me tell you, it was in the year 1924 when the demand of a separate state Chhattisgarh was put in the Raipur District Council, and this demand of separate Chhattisgarh was further put forward by Pandit Sundarlal Sharma in the Tripuri session of Congress. So the options that we have are Belgaum session, Tripuri session, Bombay session, and none of these. So from the explanation, we know it was in the year 1939 that this demand of separate Chhattisgarh was put forward by Sundarlal Sharma in the Tripuri session of Congress, and hence option number B, Tripuri, is going to be the correct option for this question number 10. So this was all about question number 10. And these were some 10 most conceptual and one of the important questions from the third part of the modern history of Chhattisgarh. I'll be back with my next video with the part 1 of the culture of Chhattisgarh. I hope you people would have liked my video, and in my coming videos, tab tak ke liye thank you and take care.
CGPSC की संपूर्ण तैयारी के लिए कंपटीशन कम्युनिटी के YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और डेली अपडेट्स के लिए बेल आइकन को प्रेस करना ना भूलें।